Hi, welcome to Module 1. This week I'd like you to look at Baumgartner's article, 4 Adult Development Theories and Their Implications for Practice. And answer the question I've listed on the discussion board, who are you? You will find the article in the document library of Module 1. It's vitally important to students, colleagues, and professionals that we know who we are before we can begin to assist another person in that discovery or even their rediscovery within the model of self, which consists of the cognitive, social, emotional, neurobiological, cultural, and spiritual aspects of self. We may respond to others and to our own worlds with an emphasis on a specific aspect of self, depending upon how the other parts of ourselves are functioning at any given time. This is a model which I may refer you to in our discussions, and one which may be able to help you to organize and categorize your thoughts about lifespan development in relation to your own learning and functioning, as well as that of others. Baumgartner presents us with 4 models. The behavioral mechanistic approach, which brings us to earlier learning about Watson's work in behavioral psychology. The psychological cognitive approach applies that an individual takes a more active role in his or her world and is able to integrate their own experience in relation to what is happening outside of themselves. The contextual sociological approach implies that an individual can only be considered within the context in which they are functioning at that time, and that they can't be separated from environmental frameworks. And the integrated approach considers the contributions of mind, body, and sociocultural influences in adult development. Another theory that I'd like to explore with you is that of Abraham Maslow and his hierarchy of needs. This is something that you may have visited before in your undergraduate work. It appears initially to be a very simplistic model, one which is relatively easy to apply to most scenarios of human behavior and functioning. The more we discuss this theory in relation to the case studies we explore, the more complexity we can assign to this model, making a case for considering this model in conjunction with Baumgartner's models of development and the model of self. You can find extensive information on Maslow himself and his hierarchy of needs on many different websites and in a wide range of textbooks that address education and psychology from a variety of perspectives. A copy of his hierarchy can be found in the document library of Module 1. The first need that Maslow offers is the physiological needs, and that addresses our very basic human requirements for survival: air, shelter, food. The second need we work our way up the hierarchy is safety, which addresses our sense of security and well-being. Do we feel safe in our environments, with people, with a range of situations in daily life? The third level is social needs, which address family relationships and a sense of being part of society. The fourth need is esteem, which addresses one's need to be respected, as well as having a sense of self-respect. The apex of this hierarchy is self-actualization, which addresses the ability to feel the master of one's own life. Please always address the items I listed each module. In your syllabus, the additional websites I suggest for you to visit, for example, informal assessments that I think are thought-provoking for you, are optional, but useful to help you frame your thinking in response to a question that may come up. At our meeting on October 31st, we'll discuss this in further detail. I'll offer you a hard copy of our syllabus so that we can go over it together in order to eliminate as many concerns as possible. Each week I'll try to send you an agenda via email that should state the expectations for the week. I want you to enjoy your reading, and I look forward to dialoguing with you on these topics in relation to human development. Thank you.